Hi ladies, I want to talk about us not talking about death. When Donnie found out he was sick, he had only gone into the hospital for some tests and we didn't really know how serious it was all about. But we didn't even really talk about it. We didn't talk about the possibility that his cancer would be life-threatening. And we kind of ignored the whole subject, and so it never came up. Donnie didn't have a chance to really reach out and express his fears, and he didn't open the door to that, and I certainly didn't want to talk about the fact that this might be life-threatening. And before you know it, a week had passed and he died sitting up at the kitchen table. We never acknowledged the fact of that it was even a possibility. There's this fear about death, so that you almost feel like if you don't bring it up, it won't happen. A bit of denial. And I don't know right or wrong for this. Part of me feels that if Donnie didn't want to talk about death or the potential of death, he wanted to focus on living, the possibility of having radiation and chemo, which we hadn't even really gotten into because he died so suddenly that we hadn't had a chance to see the doctor to make any appointments for that possibility. But we didn't even really talk about the possibilities of it. We were just kind of avoiding it, I guess, is the subject. But I wish now that I had have known then what I know now, that maybe it would have helped Donnie, give him a little bit of release of burden to talk about his fears and to face them on with the pros and cons of what we were going to do, and maybe talk about what might be coming forward for him and for me. But we didn't. So therefore, when he died suddenly, I didn't have a chance to have him to talk to about it. It was hard, or I think on me, because I didn't have him with me. I think if I had talked to him about the possibilities about me being on my own and had his input and had someone to share it with, it would have been easier. But death is a subject we avoid. Now though, if I have a family member who is facing that possibility, I hope that I'm strong enough to at least bridge the subject enough that if they want to talk about it, I've opened the door. Now, if they don't want to talk about it, of course, I will always honor their wishes. Some people do not want to face it right on. They want to stay in denial. But I think that for some, they just want to know that you're okay talking about it. And if they know that you're okay, then they will talk and maybe give them a little bit of a peace within them, that this possibility and that you're going to be okay. It's a difficult subject, this talking about death, but you have to at least acknowledge that for some people they do need to talk. Please subscribe to this channel and come back, and we'll try and bring up some more subjects that aren't really talked about but need to be, and we will always be here. Please come again. Bye-bye.